One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So San Diego State's offense has the ball first today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Using his legs, it's Gaines. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire caused a wreck that had to be a blown assignment. From the gun, the ground game. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of no...
Fires one high and deep. What a grab along the right sideline for the huge play.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. To pass. Might be looking to run. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. The Sun Devils are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Sets up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught behind the line. It's Gaines. Oh, what a cut! And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aztecs!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they... Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking downfield, it's Dyer. He's got the tight end. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got him. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Throws to the back. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He'll pull it on the read.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on! Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. He might want another play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Off the play fake. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, San Diego State! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Back to throw, it's Dyer. They find themselves, and here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trap behind the line, it's Butler. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes the catch. It's Clark. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
He's got his man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it again. Steps away to find some room. Touchdown, Aztecs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air, it's Dyer. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly.
There he goes. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, San Diego State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times and is stirred down now. They'll run play action. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Gonna take a shot. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Defense needs to hold its water and watch that football. It's now 2nd and 5. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. On target. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Clark. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Toss sweep to the right. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
That makes the score. San Diego State, 35. Arizona State.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And the Sun Devils racing to the line in a hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the returner is stopped. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Got blown out in the 1st half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got his man on the outside. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Balls and fired complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the Aztecs will have it 1st and 10. On the option. Now the toss. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, San Diego State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quickly out to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Brown has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying to get the corner. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Dyer. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down.
Lots of running room. Running inside the 20. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, first and goal.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
49, Arizona State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Dyer. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Punt is in the air. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bringing the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got him downfield. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Duggan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Hums it downfield. Hits the open man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And wait, it's just 2nd down, and the field goal kicker's out. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Florida Atlantic pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Owls were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Boyd. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Aztecs are flying down the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking downfield on 1st down. finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Boyd. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Sun Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Handoff to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Sun Devils are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that.
He's got it along the sideline. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.